That Godzilla is the king of monsters and the strongest of all kaijus. That's no surprise to anyone, but have you ever imagined what the top 10 most powerful kaijus in the Monsterverse would be? Come with me on this unprecedented list I've made here, and in the end, I want to see if you agree with me. Let's go! Welcome back to Nerds Insights, your daily nerd news channel, and before I start this, let me explain how it will work and what criteria I use to place each kaiju in each position. Firstly, the kaiju must have been confirmed in the Monsterverse. There's no point in mentioning a Quetzalcoatl or a Sekhmet because it hasn't been fully confirmed in the Monsterverse. It must have at least appeared or had its name officially confirmed in the Monsterverse. Secondly, only the Monsterverse films will count. Deeds and actions in comics, Toho Productions, or animations won't be considered. Only the Monsterverse films will count. With the rules explained, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, because here we have videos every day about nerd culture, and I guarantee you'll enjoy them. Let's go! Ranking 10th, Skullcrawlers. Skullcrawlers are the main antagonists from the 2017 film Kong Skull Island, directly responsible for the extinction of the Kongs on Skull Island. However, most of them were hunted and exterminated by Kong himself, including their leader, the Alpha Skullcrawler. At the end of the movie, Skullcrawlers are a race of highly strong, voracious reptilian hunters and deserve to be in this 10th position. Ranked 9th, we have Titanus Behemoth. This Titanus briefly appeared in the movie Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters. Behemoth is contained and monitored at Monarch Outpost 58, in a cave in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, designated as Titanus Behemoth, also known by locals as Mapinguari. Its file is briefly examined by Mark Russell. It is an extremely large and powerful titan with its tusks. It can destroy entire cities. The only problem is that it is also extremely slow due to its weight. Nevertheless, it becomes a powerful titan to occupy the 9th position. Ranked 8th, Rodan. Rodan, one of the mightiest creatures in the Monsterverse, as seen in its debut. It easily destroys aircraft. Additionally, it faces the immensely powerful King Ghidorah head-on. However, it eventually loses to Ghidorah, yielding to the Alpha Titan. Later, Rodan engages in the final battle with Mothra and, even when pierced by Mothra, stands his ground, fighting until the end and ultimately bowing to Godzilla. Rodan is an extremely fast and powerful bird with a killer aura that complements his abilities, fitting perfectly in the 8th position. In 7th place, Mothra, the queen of the kaijus and a fan favorite among giant monster enthusiasts. Mothra secures the 7th spot. She easily defeats Rodan and then sacrifices herself against King Ghidorah. Mothra is incredibly strong, influential, and a crucial part of the Monsterverse. If not for Mothra, Godzilla might not have defeated Ghidorah. He would have detonated everything with a nuclear bomb, unable to control his power, leading to far more catastrophic consequences. Mothra's power is immense, and her immortality, reborn after thousands of years, places her in the 7th position, not only as a powerful kaiju but also as a vital entity in the Monsterverse. Ranked 6th, Mutos. These Mutos first appeared in the Monsterverse debut in 2014's Godzilla. They are immensely strong and powerful creatures that feed on radiation, especially nuclear warheads. They gave Godzilla a tough time, leaving him extremely exhausted and down in San Francisco. Therefore, both the male and female Mutos deserve this position for being incredibly agile, strong, powerful enough to push and have superior combat abilities, even capable of seriously injuring Godzilla. Entering our top 5 most powerful beings in the Monsterverse with Kong. Yes, everyone's favorite primate, our beloved King Kong, holds the 5th position among the most powerful beings in the Monsterverse. Don't be mistaken into thinking he's second strongest right after Godzilla, as there are many other kaijus even mightier. Kong might become even stronger, maybe matching Godzilla's power with the new Empire's axe, if rumors about his electrical powers are accurate. For now, he remains in the 5th position. He deserves this spot due to his combat intelligence, immense strength capable of causing high-magnitude earthquakes, his climbing abilities, and the use of his axe in combat. Kong is an extremely powerful kaiju who deserves to be in the 5th position, right behind the heavyweights. In 4th place, Scar King. As stated in the Godzilla vs. Kong the New Empire trailer, Kong alone wouldn't stand a chance against Scar King, which is more than enough to place Scar King above Kong. We haven't seen much of this guy yet. We'll see more in the upcoming film releasing in April 2024. However, we do know that he is very tall, taller than Kong, and wields a whip, a skeleton-shaped weapon. He is extremely strong, possibly able to defeat Kong mano a mano, maybe even Godzilla, not to mention his hidden powers yet to be revealed. Therefore, Scar King remains in 4th place. We've entered the top 3. and the bronze medal goes to King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is one of the strongest and most absurd monsters in the Monsterverse. There is still debate about who is stronger, Godzilla or Ghidorah, not the bunny form Godzilla, just the normal Godzilla against Ghidorah. Their fight has many contradictions regarding who had the advantage with the environment, who was complete, and who was injured, so there are many discussions about who is stronger. Simply being compared to Godzilla and not being able to determine who is the strongest in the Monsterverse is enough for this kaiju to rank in the top 3, trailing only the first and second place. And the silver medal for the second strongest in the Monsterverse goes to Shimo. It was really challenging to decide between Godzilla and Shimo since we haven't seen Shimo in action yet. We've only had some confirmed artwork of him, but no concrete summary to gauge the extent of Shimo's power. However, based on speculation, rumors, and leaked scripts, Shimo is an incredibly powerful titan, the progenitor of all kaijus, capable of freezing the entire Earth and causing a glacial era on the planet. Theories suggest that Shimo was the one who froze King Ghidorah in battle, making him an immensely powerful, extraordinary, and possibly insurmountable kaiju that not even the evolved form of Godzilla might defeat. For these reasons, I'm placing Shimo as the second most powerful titan because we don't have a clear picture of his abilities. We only know he's extremely powerful. In first place, as everyone expects, Rock Critter. This creature living in a hollow earth is immensely strong and powerful. Its appearance might deceive, but it's the most powerful kaiju in the Monsterverse. Just kidding, folks. It's definitely Godzilla. Godzilla is making a grand entrance in Godzilla vs. Kong: The New Empire with his new transformation, the evolved Godzilla. He seems extremely powerful, even more than before, and continuously evolving. Adaptation and evolution are Godzilla's primary weapons. He always evolves to face increasingly powerful enemies and maintain his status as the king of monsters. So in this regard, there won't be any discussion. Godzilla is the most powerful kaiju in the Monsterverse, and I wanted to include 2 honorable mentions here in this top 10 of the strongest in the Monsterverse. These 2 didn't appear in movies but rather in the Monarch Legacy of Monsters series, which, as you know, is canonical, set between 1953 and 2015, depicting certain events and occurrences. I don't need to explain the series here because I believe everyone is familiar with it, so I wanted to include 2 kaijus here as honorable mentions. The first one is the Ion Dragon. We saw the Ion Dragon in the early episodes of the series as a dragon that leaves a trail of radiation wherever it goes, considered a legend by the locals and also responsible for destroying and somehow abducting the Logan ship, of which Bill Rando was a part and the sole survivor. It's extremely strong, powerful, and considered an alpha titan. We saw a preview of it fighting against Godzilla and probably losing. The other kaiju I wanted to add to this list as an honorable mention is the Frost Vark. We don't know its power level yet compared to other kaijus because we haven't seen it fighting, haven't witnessed it in action against another titan. We've only seen it freezing some planes and sucking heat from things and objects. That's its power. It doesn't freeze. It absorbs the heat from things. Therefore, we don't know how it would fare against other kaijus and which kaijus it might be stronger or weaker against. That's why I believe it's fitting to give an honorable mention to it due to its unique and very strong special power. But now I want to know your opinion. Do you agree with this list, or would you rearrange it? Here's what you can do: write in the comments how your list would look if it's different from mine. And of course, click that button and subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is vital to keep this channel active, further enriching the Monsterverse and everything related to nerd culture. So I'm counting on your help, and by keeping the notification bell on, whenever a new update comes out, you'll get notified on your phone. So don't waste time and stay well informed by subscribing to the channel. Take care, and until next time.